Welcome back, everybody. Today is November 25th, 2018, and it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous day today. I just hope this visor doesn't keep fogging up so bad. It's in the 50s, so I don't understand why it's so bad today. And this is one of those days that I'm so glad that I can get out and ride, because we're really truly not going to have many days in the 50s. But I have no clue. I have no clue where to go. This would have been a good weekend to take off for a little weekend trip. But it rained absolutely all day yesterday, and as you can see, the roads are still wet. But that gave me the opportunity to wash the Spider the first time since I got it back from the shop. Shame on me. And when you wash your Spider, your car, I mean, that's a really good time to really look at it and pay attention to things. I never just wash it and done. I'm looking at the belt, and I'm looking at new dings and new scratches, and if there's something that looks like I need to spend a little extra time on it to make sure it's in good working order. I mean, that's a perfect time to really go over your equipment when you wash it. And I'm on State Route 312, and I don't know if I record a lot of 312. It's super close to the house. We have a lot of Amish communities right here. An Amish family lives there, and I love coming through here in the spring because they have a greenhouse. It's not this one, it's right over here. Whoa, doggy, it's that one right there. And I will tell you what, the tomatoes that they pull out of that thing, they have plants that are 8 foot tall. Very cool. And as you can see, it's still, the sun's out, but it hasn't burned off all the haze and all the fog yet. It kind of reminds me of riding down in Tennessee, North Carolina, into the Smoky Mountains, and you get that haze. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I think what I want to talk about today, and I'll make this fairly quick, hopefully. A person from Norway watches the channel, tracked me down through the Instagram, because I'm starting to actually post pictures on Instagram. And we were talking that they have to put their Spider up for 6 months. And I can't even fathom that. I mean, I had a hard enough time, 3 months in the shop. I couldn't imagine 6 months. I try to ride all year round, but January is a hard month. I mean, it's cold and icy and snowy, and I'll ride when I can, but I'm not going to risk my life. And sometimes it's not me I worry about, it's the crazy people around me. So if it's bad and it's icy and the roads are covered in snow, more than likely you're not going to see me out on the road. But I try to get out all year, as many days as I can ride. So drop a comment below. Where out in the world do you live? You don't have to be like, oh, I live on this street in this town, but how many months? Because it truly blows my mind that 6 months out of the year, this person cannot ride their Spider, and it's a beautiful Spider, beautiful F3S. So drop a comment below. How many months out of the year can you ride? And I know Norm in Texas, he probably rides all year. blue bike. He probably rides most of the year. Speedster Johnny, I bet he tries to. But how many months do you have to put your motorcycle, your Spider, your quad, I don't care what it is, how many months do you have to store it? And then it comes down to, you know, where do you store it? And that's what I'm working on right now, to be honest with you. I have a 10 by 16 shed, which is plenty big enough for a Can-Am Spider. But you have to remember, I was a technician for over 20 years, and I have tools that need to be stored in there, lawnmower, rototiller, you name it. So it doesn't leave me much room in a 10 by 16 shed then to get the Spider. It's crazy how foggy it's getting. You know, so when I go to upgrade, and even before then, you know, I want to be able to park this thing where it's out of the weather. And, you know, I can throw something over it, but my concerns is, you know, I don't want a wild animal to get underneath the cover, and how much protection is the cover honestly going to give me? So I am going to try to work on a spot where I can actually store this thing out of the weather. You know, I ride all year round, so I know this thing is not as pristine as someone that doesn't ride all year round, or, you know, just bringing it out in the rain, you get all the grit and nasty stuff all over it, and that shows in really good mechanical condition. And, you know, I keep it washed and I keep it waxed. I probably wax it anywhere from 2 to 3 times a month, just because I know it's always out in conditions like this that's not favorable. You know, so I try to keep a layer of protection on it. Dude, I'll tell you what, it's getting chilly back through here. Spider shows that we have dropped 3 degrees. We'll go this way. So one of my last videos I was on 93, but I was on 93 80 miles up the road. And I've almost been on 93 from start to finish. I've been where it dead ends in the river, the Ohio River, and I've been through Amish country and north on 93, but I haven't gone all the way to where it dead ends. 668. I'll just stay on 93. We will go into New Straitsville. You know, so leave some comments below. You know, if you're one of the lucky ones that gets to ride all year round, I'm very jealous. But if not, you know, how long does your motorcycle, your Spider, I don't care what it is, how long do you have to keep it away? How do you keep yourself sane? And where do you get to store it? And I'm not going to judge where you get a store, because mine stays outside 24/7. But these are the typical roads I like to ride. Just a nice, twisty, beautiful. I think that it's absolutely gorgeous, these kind of roads. So welcome to New Straitsville, ATV friendly. So State Forest, I do believe, is what I ride in a lot. I do believe it's Wayne's. It might even be a national forest. But they have an ATV RV park down here. So with this town being ATV friendly, you know, then when you're down here at the park, you can ride your ATV through town, even though it's not street legal. I think it's very cool. and I still don't know where I'm going. So on days like today, I head out for a ride. Going for a ride. Where are you going? I don't know. When are you going to be back? I don't know. A couple hours. So I'm like, well, I can still go up 93, but I don't know where that's going to put me, and I don't know. So I could hit 595, and that's going to take me down south. But I just rode that yesterday, or the other day, and then see, here's that ATV. And they ride the trails all through the hills. And I think it's very cool. Every once in a while you'll see some people on dirt bikes. Up, see, there we go. We got some quads right there. Camera gonna pick it up. You know, and they just go out riding. See, I'm already fogged up, and we drop right off. And this is gorgeous through here. I love going down this road. And this is yet another road that I just don't do that often. It is extremely gorgeous. That's crazy, the amount of leaves still on the trees down through here. This would be a good place for a little Instagram shot. Ooh. There we go. So I'm gonna let everybody go. I'm gonna snap a couple pictures. Look me up on Instagram at Great Rides. Everybody take it easy.